Got my idea.
But it was after your birthday.
Is that like a bird's nest?
It's a bird's nest.
Oh no, Ziggy! Hi, Muthoni here.
What's up? It's Nick back again. And Ginger.
And Ginger is
yes,
here.
decided she's not going to leave, and hey.
And a mug of tea is here.
Keeping warm because it's pretty cold. Well, actually, this is a warm day.
Yeah.
It's a very warm morning in Limuru, so that's a good thing. Hope you're keeping... Everyone in Nairobi says it's very cold.
Yeah,
like
so...
It's very cold in Nairobi.
The cold here is like just slightly a notch higher.
Single degrees. We get to single degree weather.
So we are here with a video.
And
yeah.
as the title suggests,
this video is for me important because of certain aspects. I have mentioned before, I do not like being misquoted. So that's the reason I'm sitting here today to make this video.
Right.
For me, I prefer when something happens, or if something happens, that if it's something that okay, let me take that again and say this, because I'm trying to find the words to say what I'm trying to say. My point is, I don't like being misquoted, and I would rather share my truth using my words than have someone assume or come up to their own conclusions
and then
based on what they think they know.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have found my words.
There you go. Yay.
Why is this video important for you?
This video is important because it's very necessary for people to understand that we're all responsible of making our own decisions. And when we make our decisions, it is our decision. Okay? It's not like an invitation to speculation, random questions about what opinions, especially opinions
shared words.
Yeah, because ever since the channel was started, it was about the two of us having very unconventional conversations, because we're considered unconventional people
by most
people.
Yeah.
So when it comes to a matter like this, we have to be the ones to say, like, this is what we decided and this is how we said it. Take that info.
Yeah. So also, this was not a relationship channel. There's that aspect as well. We are, as we said in the first video we ever posted, we just happen to be people who are in a relationship. Having conversations and doing it on this channel.
Right.
As the title, or the name, not the title, as the name of the channel suggests, it's just doing life. And at this point, we've gotten to a point where we are just doing life slightly differently than when the channel began.
Yes.
So, yeah.
That's a good introduction.
Yes, that's the intro to the video. Hey, that was hard work.
Now we get to the meat of the thing.
So the basis of this entire video is that we are going our separate ways. Yeah. Because
when we first got together, we had shared goals, and then we also had personal goals. Because that's important. Everyone should have their own personal goals, even when you come into a relationship.
Yeah.
And then as time went on, there was differences in terms of how we were pursuing said goals. Like, you were very aggressive chasing the personal goals as well as the shared goal. I was a little bit on the lax side, especially with the shared. And even to a certain extent, my own personal goals, I started neglecting them, and that's how you end up getting distracted, just not contributing enough. And then that now led us to the point where we realized that
we're sort of moving in different directions.
Exactly. We're literally moving in different directions.
Yeah.
And given where we are right now and how we are as people, it's two very unconventional people, as they say. So we're looking at, hey, I think what we should do is pursue our personal goals. Let's explore that. I guess the word is at the expense of the
Well,
share.
not exactly the expense of the shared goals. It's more like, since we are moving in different directions and these directions are not necessarily moving towards the shared goal, then it makes more sense to go explore those directions and goals and then see where that leads. So because we're moving in different directions, then it makes no sense to be together, because then now the shared goal, that goalpost has moved.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
I felt
great,
like you
great.
did that reference.
I know. I had not. Wow. I didn't even see that coming. Well
Yeah.
played. Well played.
So, because of that, we've decided, especially for me, I was like, I think it's important that we both go figure out what that is. So that's why we're going our separate ways, so that
Yeah.
we can go explore ourselves. Nauko. Me, I'm 30. I'm a very young person. I'm turning, actually, no. I'm having my first anniversary of my 30th birthday next month. That's literally how I'm going to live
The
my
first
30s.
anniversary of your
It's going to be my
30th.
because also I turned 30 in a pandemic, so I didn't
Oh,
really
by the
get
way,
to
right? Because
turn 30.
yeah.
That's why it has to be the first anniversary.
okay,
That
okay,
way
cool.
it can. I think even if I have a cake, it will be 30 plus 1.
Plus 1.
Yes, because
Remember to put that on the
3,
cake.
oh, it's supposed to be
30
this.
plus.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a big deal or whatever. It's a new decade, and I guess like 2020 was the trisex. 2021 is okay, this is what our lives are about now. So yeah, I'm going to have my first anniversary of my 30th birthday next month, and I'm excited about that. So the reason I was saying all that was because I'm pretty young. We started dating when I was 23. That's when we first met, and I think even at that point, as much as even people around me used to say I'm very mature for my age. What are we doing? Joey. Oh, he didn't know Bruno was under there.
Oh.
Anyway, I was saying that when we met, I was 23. And as much as people claimed that I was too mature for my age, which again is something that it's a burden we put on women a lot because of that thing. Oh, women mature faster than boys.
So
that's my side eye. I am giving you a hard side eye if you say that. Okay? So, I haven't dated much. No, I've not dated much. This was like my 3rd serious relationship. The first one was like a distant relationship, and looking back, that guy had no business being with me because he was like 24 and I was 18.
1824.
Yeah. He waited for me to finish high school.
At least, did he wait for you to get the ID?
No, I got my ID.
But it was after your birthday.
Is that like a bird's nest?
It's a bird's nest.
Oh no, Ziggy! Oh no. Oh no.
He literally just took the whole home.
And then
He's relocating.
Ziggy just relocated a bird's
Ginger,
nest.
go get him. Unless Ginger wants to go feast. Oh man.
Oh no. Oh god. I hope those birds have moved to a better house and the nest was empty.
Apologize on behalf of the cats to the birds.
Crap. Okay, so back to I've only had 3 relationships. I didn't get to date much and all that. And I feel like maybe that's something I want to go explore.
That's something you want to explore.
Yeah. I want to go date. Like go and what? Why?
No, it's
Why are you laughing? Yeah, and also because like a friend of mine was she posted the other day and she was talking about it's interesting how women are not allowed to date but men are. And this is what I mean by when I say allowed.
Explain.
I mean it's acceptable for a man to be dating, like the flirting, talking, having that talking stage thing with multiple women. But if a woman does that, it's frowned upon because it's like, no, the moment a guy has shown interest, you should have all your energy there. It's a lie, sis. Don't do it. Unless someone has made their intentions clear and they said, okay, I want you to be my partner. I want us to pursue a relationship. And you can even have a conversation about what that entails. Because someone will also say, hey, will you be my girlfriend? And you say yes. But for them, they're like, oh, but we're just dating, and they are still pursuing other people. So, like, have conversations about what that means. I digress. But anyway. Yeah.
So I guess there's certain things that will have to happen. Like, for example, I guess this means I shall not be appearing
Yes.
in the Just Doing Life videos. Because, well, now we're doing life separately, literally. So Just Doing Life, because you started it, and then because it was a break, as much as we decided to do it together, you're the one who started the channel, is yours. So that
And I do the work.
Oh yes, and she does all the
Please.
work, like the filming, the editing.
Yes.
I get to,
All those cool transitions and whatever. That's me.
I get to chill in the couch and
Have conversations.
which is cool. So Just Doing Live videos, well, I guess now will be all Muthoni.
Yeah, so it will be Muthoni Just Doing Life.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much what's gonna be.
Yeah, so like maybe exploring, for instance, like what it's like being out there after being in a relationship for like 7 years. The random things I'll discover, the dusties I'll meet along the way. Because they're there.
And they are about to, I'm sure, on the comments already. And
they'll start doing, hi.
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 They'll be like, hey, so I just saw that video.
If you've been doing that for the last 10 years, continue. It's okay. I'll just continue ignoring like I've been doing for the last 10 years.
Wow, those guys have already struck out. Sorry.
Because where are you going with hi?
The expectation is that one day you'll be like,
I'll just say hi back, and then
hey.
it will just be a conversation of hi.
Imagine if it was someone always just looking at you when you're walking, hey. Eventually they'll be like, hey, and then you'll be like, okay, hi, what do you want?
No, eventually I'll just change my route and never walk there.
Or that too. That makes more sense, actually.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Ooh, and speaking of, because
Hi.
now there will, speaking of them highs, there will be like, if you have specific, because I know people will have opinions and certain questions that they want to
Keep it to yourself.
throw out there, keep them to yourself.
Yeah.
If you're trying to,
you can have
talk
an opinion,
trash.
but you don't have to tell me what your opinion is. Yeah, about what I'm doing. Like, especially if you're here being like, how dare you? What are you doing? Why would you, like, sis?
because
Like-
also it's more like an announcement,
Yeah, it's not like an invite to, okay, come. What is
Tell
your
us
input?
what you think of this. No, this is us telling you.
It's also because I know that like it would have been very easy for me to just move on and continue just creating content and posting and change everything. But then eventually I know the questions would be, we miss Nick. Where is Nick? How come we don't see Nick in videos? This is just to avoid having that. So again, if you have questions for Nick or whatever, he has his social platforms.
I've got my IG,
Yeah,
my
you
Twitter,
can
holla.
feel free to slide into those DMs and ask him the question, or comment on his photos and ask him a question. But don't ask me to ask him a question.
Yeah.
That's
Same like asking me about Muthoni.
Yeah,
I'll
if
be
you
like,
have like, please, I have my platforms. You can come ask me.
exactly.
Yeah, because they're very public anyway. The platforms are both very public. We don't have private accounts unless someone goes and decides that now that's what they want. But yeah,
We don't do that here.
so yes, that's why we thought it would make sense to sit down and do this video to just avoid that again. The
Confusion,
speculations,
the random speculations, all that.
alafu if someone is seen somewhere doing something, and we know how people be out here these days taking photos and telling people, oh, this is what's happening, and so you don't even have the information. We felt like it would be a disservice to guys we've been growing here with, you get, like, and all that. So Just Doing Life will continue. It's just like now.
Yeah, and I mean, bigger things are coming through, and it's been such a great journey growing from like when it started, the
October
conversations.
till the first video went up in October. It's been beautiful growing this, and it's gonna continue, like, because at the end of the day, one thing that I pride myself in is the fact that I live my life how I want to, and this is something I've decided that I want for the next phase of my life, whatever that is, and I'm doing that unapologetically. Like, Mimi,
that's always been your thing.
That's been my thing. So I'm not going to be like, oh my God, what will people think? Do I care? No. What will people do? How is that my business? Me, I'm not people. Okay. Muthoni is always living her life. And at this point in her life, she's decided this is her hoeing phase.
Wow.
No, just kidding. It's just like, that's what my life has been about. Always just exploring my life at different stages. And even when we became official or we started dating, I remember at one point we had a conversation, and I remember telling you, if you ever feel like you don't want this anymore, let me know.
Yes, I remember.
And
I said likewise.
And and it's like the same with you, because I don't want to ever feel like I'm holding on to something or someone, and I would rather be doing something else. I'm here. I've said this and I'll say it again. I am here to enjoy life. That's what I'm here to do. Okay, and I want to enjoy life even more. And I feel like right now I don't want to enjoy life with Nick. I want to enjoy life as Muthoni, and as Muthoni alone for the next whatever. I don't know how long this will last.
We don't know, right?
So if you have questions like, oh, will you guys get back together? We don't know. We also don't know what the moving forward looks like. We just know
because we're going to be exploring different things, and we could end up becoming two very different people who don't even want to be. Oh my God, shit. So there is that.
So I think it's going to be fun. I know it's going to be fun.
It's definitely going to be interesting.
I'm excited about that. Also, this decision was not made overnight. It's been 3 months.
3 months
of like thinking and processing and talking to professionals. So and there's also like certain outside factors that have contributed to the decision. Other than just between the two of us, and like me deciding I think I want to do something different for now. There's also certain things that made that decision very easy. Certain people that made that decision very easy. I know they're watching, so that they can make phone calls. Do it. Yes. So
just dropped it right there.
Me please. Me, I'm living my life. You want to retire to Limuru? Good for you. Me, I'm already doing that now. Sorry, that is shade. That was very necessary.
That was a whole tree. So no room for hate. If you come through with some BS.
Because we're literally sitting here next to each other together, and
we decided to do this.
So I feel very good about this decision. It makes me feel very excited for whatever is coming next.
And I think that's what's paramount, because I also have this it's mostly wonder. I'm like, I wonder what's gonna happen. And then there's certain things that and this is now attributed to back when I was ignoring a lot of my personal goals. There's things that I've wanted to do, and now I'm like, okay, now you actually have the opportunity to do them. Do you still want to? I still have that psych for it. So it's also equally quite exciting.
And now if you choose to be distracted, it will only affect your goals and your goals alone.
That's how it happens.
My goals will be intact. That's the reason we're like, to just avoid and skip over all that. It makes sense to sit down and just not announce, although that's not the word I want to use, and just like make sure we are all on the same page. And you're aware of what's happening. So
because we're the ones who are writing it.
When you see the AVI of the YouTube channel has changed, don't be like, what just happened? That? Or that thing is called what? The header. So that's the thing, because also we want to be able to go enjoy our lives now, without having to look over the shoulder or having to feel the need to explain.
To explain ourselves to
Or
people.
if someone's coming to you, it's like, I saw you, what happened? And you have to explain to them. It's like, no, actually, this is what's going on. So yeah, and also I think I also want to be able to say I'm a little married.
Oh yes, I'm a little bit married.
I'll be the Nairobi woman says she's a little married. You know how local men walk around there? A Nairobi businessman
Kind of.
just told me, I'm just, it's like, but I thought you're married. I'm just
kind of, a little bit.
just on paper. Hey, well, my friend, someone called their wife a pandemic.
Imagine.
Someone was over there declaring their love to this woman, and she's like, but dude, you're married.
And, he said,
And
my
this
wife,
guy said, my wife is another pandemic. Where?
cold-blooded.
Alafu, the wife is expecting or just gave birth. I don't remember which one of the two, but like,
Yikes.
it's like, didn't you just, and it's not a marriage for sijui how many years, because she said, didn't you just get married? And isn't your wife expecting? And this guy literally just goes, no, but me, I love you. You know, my wife is another pandemic. Jesus. Uko unaita mtu the love of your life. The ribs due to my hot note. Agado. Where? You're declaring things. Afu mtu anakuita another pandemic. So like this guy is like, oh, I'm going through 2 pandemics. Where? Hey, Nairobi.
Can't have that.
Kanairo.
That's insane.
So instead of us going out there telling people, okay, me, I'll still say I'm a little married.
That'll be your tagline. Hi, I'm Muthoni. I'm a little
I'll be,
married.
yeah, like,
Little married.
Nairobi ni ngumu.
Tell you. Because we have made such a decision and we decided to put it out there, also, it shows that we are also not like, it's not like we're enemies now. You know, we're still friends. We're still. I mean, we'll probably still hang out here and there if our paths cross based on whatever we're doing. So.
And we do tend to work in like the same industry
Around the same.
in a way.
Yeah, there will be an event, something here and there that we will run into each other, and it's not going to be weird. Like, oh shit, I'm gonna go that way. She goes that way. So.
You might though.
I might.
You might go that way. It's like, oh no.
Well, that remains to be seen.
I don't know. Me, I know I wouldn't go. I'll just be like, oh hi. Like we'll still be cordial and stuff. Basically, we'll say you won't see us trashing each other or whatever.
We choose not to do that. I believe you choose not to do that as well. So
because I want this next phase to be about me. So if I start like I'm trashing someone, I'm like making it all about them.
Not about
I love
to
myself
do that.
too much to do that. So the next phase of my life is literally about me. So yeah.
And you've got lots of things coming up. So looking
Have
forward.
a lot of exciting things. Yeah, the renovation is going on. I'm still doing the renovation. I'm moving into the house.
Can't wait to see it. I guess I will see it on the tube. Unless a brother gets an invite. This is how you fish for invites.
I can tell.
Just
like
putting it in case it wasn't clear.
yeah.
But yeah.
In case I missed anything in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. I hear you.
I see it.
Yeah, so the renovation is still going on. It's not going to stop. That will still happen.
I've got stuff happening. A lot of projects that I've been writing, filming as well. So looking forward to. I can't talk about most of them because of NDAs, unfortunately. So they're coming. That's cool.
And
Yeah.
the show you've been renewed for like 2 more
Yes,
editions
What's Good
in
Africa
Kenya.
is still gonna be coming through. So catch that on the TV.
Yeah,
It's dope
the
stuff.
first episode went up last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago,
2 weeks
yeah.
ago. Yeah, now we're on episode 4 this week actually.
So you can keep up with that as well. Don't dwell on the fact that we're going our separate ways. Because we are not going to dwell on the
we're
fact
not
that
dwelling on it.
Yeah. So
we are full steam ahead. We know what we want. We know what we need to do to make it happen. So us, that's what we're focusing on.
Yes.
Do yourself a favor and
Super excited for. I can't wait to share all the cool stuff that's happening other than the renovation. Like I have some really cool news. Yeah, a lot of dope information. We'll share it as.
hey Bruno.
Hi Bruno. No.
He's gonna take the blanket.
Please don't.
Parting shot was live life. Stop existing. Life
Yeah.
is for living, so you need to find out what you want and how you want to live your life before your time runs out or before you are filled with regret, and that shit is not a cool way to live.
Yeah. And make decisions that are good for you. But if you feel like something is not, I think even one of the reasons it was important for me again to have this video is to just remind people that it's okay if you feel like something is not working out and you want to give something else a try, because even with work and with friendships and relationships,
and this moment is what matters most.
True.
Yeah.
So wish us luck in the next phases as we continue to do this, as we continue to just do life, because that's what we're doing, and then we shall see how this goes. To see how Nick is just doing his life, you can check out his socials and everything.
Check me out on
Still
Insta
linked.
and on Twitter.
Yeah, they'll be linked in the description box. Well, at least in this video.
And this one.
Yeah, and the others that we've posted before, they're always there. Bruno, please, can we finish here? Thank you.
Bless you.
And then, for me, I'll see you back here on Thursday. Videos will still be coming up every. This one tried to bite me.
Get you.
I'm wearing happy pants because that's what I do. Really? These are clothes I'm wearing. So, I'll see you back here on Thursday with another video.
Oh. Can I say it one last time?
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say videos will be up on Mondays and Thursdays as usual. Just know we'll be doing a lot of renovation work. So like as we clean up, when you first move Vuko, all that stuff. Anything, the shopping, picking appliances, picking finishes and all that will be here, because that's like the lifestyle aspect of the renovation will be on this channel. The shopping, choosing colors and all that. Because Zuko, it's final products mostly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward. So, for yours truly, I shall say peace in the Middle East.
And everywhere in between. That's like the last time I will probably be said. Probably. We don't know.
We don't know.
Alright, because I'll see you where I see you.
And I need to get you out of here. Bruno.
Bruno. Kai. Umenitesta.
Bruno.
Bruno is horny. His thing is like